Hello everyone, long time no see on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna bring this mic a little bit closer to me. I don't think I've posted a video here in like 3 weeks or almost a month, basically since MSI started. Reason for that is I've been incredibly busy. You didn't see me on the Riot broadcast for MSI, but maybe you did see me working with Team Liquid, doing their Liquid update videos series, which was freaking amazing. And yeah, I mean, okay, well, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I wanted to do this video as kind of like an update vlog type thing to tell you guys about my experience with MSI, about the work that I did on the Team Liquid update. First week of LCS is coming up in like what? Friday, Saturday, 2 days. So 2 days until we get to see our favorite LCS teams and players battling it out at the battle arena for LCS. I'm very excited for that. And then just kind of sharing my future plans for content and for the summer with you guys. This is obviously a very loose-ish vlog. I did little to no preparation except for writing a couple bullet points and grabbing Thresh and Cash. Hi. Oops, my mic is blocking. Wait. Dog. Boom. Boom, dog. But yeah, so I guess we can just start off with talking about MSI and how West is now best, because we had for the final, was it Korea versus China? Was it China versus China? Was it Asian team versus Asian team? No, ladies and gentlemen. NA versus EU for an MSI international final. Did we ever think that was going to happen in our 8 years of League of Legends history? Season 1 doesn't count. Season 1 never counts. But are you kidding me? I mean, like, when I started watching competitive League, it was only SKT, Samsung, and then, like, IG popped up. It's like, okay, cool. When will, NA get their chance or something? And now we got our chance. He's leaving me. He thinks that I'm too loud. He doesn't. He's an IG fan. That's why he's walking away. But yes, MSI was freaking amazing to watch as a North American fan, actually just as a League of Legends fan in general, because we get to see everything get shaken up. The only thing that sucked about MSI was the schedule, because games would start at 3 in the morning and go until like 8 or 9 in the morning. So it's either, hey, listen, if you're a true fan, you stay up and you watch the games, but if you need to function as a normal human being, you go to bed and then you wake up and you watch the VODs or stuff. But honestly, if you use Twitter or anything, it will be spoiled for you. So kind of surprise, surprise. But man, I loved MSI. It was so freaking good. But the thing that made MSI like even better or freaking amazing for me was the Team Liquid update. So if you guys didn't watch, if you guys were off of Reddit, off of social media, off of basically anything MSI, I worked on a kind of like a news update show with Team Liquid following the team's run through MSI. Now what was funny was when I originally pitched this idea, I'm like, listen, we're going to make it to groups. We'll have like 3 or 4 episodes up to then. And then, it's kind of like up in the air depending on how far Liquid goes. We could throw in an extra episode here or there. We made it to finals. So your girl was pumping out content left and right. Oh my gosh, there's just so much that I want to be able to tell you guys. Just from the moment where I kind of like walked into Team Liquid and was like, hey, here's a really stupid but potentially great idea that I have for you. Are you interested? And then thankfully, Damien and then the entire 1UP studio team at Team Liquid, they're like, this is pretty good. Let's try it out. And, they gave me the opportunity to kind of like throw my random and stupidity against the wall. And then they worked their little production magic and totally made, all of my content dreams a reality. So that was kind of like the pitch process that I had for them. But yeah, oh my god, One Up Studios team of people is absolutely amazing. From like their group of editors to their camera people to people who are working audio, they're all freaking amazing. I think like I can drop things and links to follow them in the YouTube description and then maybe on the screen, but please go follow them and see what they're doing because they're absolutely amazing. The other thing that really surprised me about the show was I did not expect the community to react like that, in such like a positive way. We were constantly on the front page of Reddit with every single video that we released. We had huge engagement across YouTube and Twitter, so like our major distribution platforms. We were getting really positive comments from you guys. I was getting people coming into my stream and talking about it. I was getting people, just like messaging me over Twitter and telling me how much they loved it. I had people telling me in games of League that they really liked the episodes that were coming out. So thank you guys so much for watching it. I'm so glad that you ended up enjoying it. Because I was really worried for a second. I'm like, oh god, Ovilee, no one appreciates your humor. You may have just out-cringed Vedius or something, and not in the good way. You're never going to work in this industry again. But that's kind of like the thoughts that I was having. But I mean, after the first episode or two, even after the teaser, to see how excited you guys were to watch the content series, like I was like, so I was so excited. I also got to throw in a lot of like anime memes, JoJo memes, League memes, random Vine memes, like me and Dracos. I don't think anyone got this Vine reference, which is a little, I was like, ooh, because I'm like, they're either going to get it or they're not going to get it. We did a Vine reference of like, all women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought. And then they just start screaming and running at each other, and that's what we recreated.
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought. EU greater than NA.
NA is greater than
Office Space, I forgot that, there are people around who were born in the 2000s, and I feel old. My birthday is next week. Oh my gosh. But I'm surprised that like people got that reference. So I had a lot of fun with it. I really hope that I can work with, Team Liquid or have another opportunity like that again to create kind of like this funny content that we were able to produce. That was a lot of fun. There's one more thing I was going to say about it, but I forgot. Memes. All of the casters who came on and as guests were freaking amazing. They were hilarious. I was basically writing all of the scripts for the show within like an hour or two, because it was watch all the games in groups, and like let's say we were playing the first game and the last game on like a Monday or something, which means it's Monday at midnight. So I would watch the games from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m., write a script within an hour, drive over to the Alienware training facility for Liquid, film for 3 hours or, 2 hours, stick around for another hour or two, or 3, depending on like, if you're trying to avoid traffic, to give edit notes on the piece as they're putting it together, drive home, try to stay awake because you have to take this little one on WALKs, and, give him attention stuff, pick him up from daycare, and then do it again the next day. So my mental was a little busted from Liquid Update a little bit, but it was so worth it. It was so freaking worth it. I'm so excited to have been a part of that project. But yeah, NA versus EU, baby. We in this. All that's left is to do Rift Rivals, and then that's when we take out EU. The real international competition, Rift Rivals, that's when we take out EU. That's all I'm saying. MSI was great and everything, but like, they know what the real international competition is. But let's talk about LCS starting up. LCS comes in this week, June 1st. I'm very excited. These are players that I've only been like, okay, when LCS isn't going on, I just like constantly refresh Twitter and I'm like, what are my boys doing? What are my boys doing? Doublelift is tweeting very questionable things on Twitter. Travis is having random birthday parties in basement clubs. Like, what's going on? What's going on? So I'm so excited for LCS to finally be back. We have new players coming in. We have Wadid coming to FlyQuest, which I'm super excited for, because when I got to talk to Wadid during Worlds last year, he was so sweet. And I just wanted to talk to him and be his friend. So hopefully, you know, maybe that's a storyline that we have for LCS this season. Can Ovilee become Wadid's friend? That's the big story. Amazing is coming back and joining 100 Thieves. That should be really interesting. Just to see how he does, how he meshes with that team, and to see if 100 Thieves, you know, is really able to get their act together for the coming summer split, which is like, hey, this split needs to count for you guys if you have any chances of making it to Worlds again. Team Liquid, will they be able to pull off the 4-peat and become the first team to pull off the 4-peat, I believe? I can't remember if someone else did the 3-peat. Maybe it was TSM. I think TSM had the 3-peat. I can't remember. It was either TSM had the 3-peat or had the opportunity of doing the 3-peat. But Team Liquid making the 4-peat, fourth memes, it's destiny. It is destiny for Team Liquid to pull off the 4-peat. And also, I think that's like their minimum bar of success for the team. When you talk to these players, when Doublelift says at the beginning of Spring Split, where he's like, if we don't win finals, then everything that we've done has been like a failure or a disappointment or something. Because now that you're a team that's had such crazy international success, is it just expected of you to easily take the entire split, move on to the international competition, and then that's where you get challenged? So I think that's pretty interesting. I want to see what Cloud9 does, if they're able to kind of like shake off whatever they had at the end of last split and kind of like push through. And you know, there are other teams are there. But summer. Okay, so summer. LCS aside, kind of wanted to share with you guys my plans for what I'm going to be doing in summer. Along with doing, you know, stuff on broadcast for LCS. My goal is to continue to pump out fun social content for you guys. So whether that be like the TikToks, video-esque style things that I've been making for you guys, more hallway interviews, more longer form interviews done on LCS days, so we can, take Travis's monopoly away from him. More memes, more GIFs, more anything that I can try to contribute to the LCS Twitter and social media ecosystem. As dumb as that sounds, that stuff is important. It's just important. I know a lot of people who aren't on Twitter who are like, oh, well, why would you just put things on Twitter? Why not put it out on YouTube or stuff? Blah, 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 blah. Twitter is a very interesting platform because you can post a 5-second video on Twitter that will pick up 300 to 400k views. I think that's what the Contracts Naruto video picked up, and that was like maybe 7 seconds long. You throw that up on YouTube and like no one gives a crap. And because of the YouTube algorithm, no one's gonna see it anyways. I hope that I've been talking for at least, I don't know, I don't have a timer on this thing, but I hope I've been talking for at least 10 minutes because YouTube algorithm, if you don't have a video that's at least like around 10 minutes long, then it's not gonna get picked up. So that's like the poop thing. But I mean, speaking of YouTube, I really hope to be posting a lot more content on my channel. I'm going to be picking up a better streaming schedule now that I kind of have the freelancing idea of life kind of down packed. That means, more streams than, maybe once a month, or, maybe, we have 4 streams in 1 week and then 0 for the next 5 weeks, or, something like that. So trying to keep a more consistent streaming schedule to pump out better content to you guys. And I mean, in addition to that, because I am freelance, I'll be picking up other jobs or other gigs, or like maybe you turn on a stream and boom, my face is up there for, I don't know, kitties and puppies fighting each other to the death in a bloodbath. And I'm interviewing the winning puppy. I don't know, random stuff. Like, who knows? I'm at a point right now where I feel like I can explore different options and kind of like explore different games and communities, because I think that each community has like its own like interests, highs and lows, and I'm excited to also get more experience, maybe get on a desk, try to do hosting, try to reach out a little bit beyond just interviews. And I mean doing that in the sense of not just on broadcast, but maybe content work, maybe trying to do some content with teams. I've reached out to a couple, or content with just orgs in general. I think that could be pretty interesting. So if you guys have any ideas for something that you want to see from me, comment what you want to see, because I'm always open to taking suggestions and ideas of, random crap that you guys want to see from me. Nothing is too dumb, as you can tell from some of the past content that I've made. I think that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about. I have like a Google Doc in front of me of 4 bullet points where it's like, talk about MSI, talk about Team Liquid, talk about LCS, talk about your plan for the summer. And I think I hit all those bullet points. So the last thing to do is to say, if you guys want to support me, or if you don't know how to support me, you can like this YouTube video for starters and subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell to let you know, ring ring, when new videos get posted. You can drop a comment on the YouTube video as well. Tell me what you think. If you like this stuff, if you hate me, whatever, your opinion. Follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch, and if you want to support me, you can also subscribe on Twitch. We have some cute little emotes coming out for you guys. But I think that's just about everything. Watch LCS June 1st, noon. I think we start with Cloud9 versus FlyQuest, and then we go into Team Liquid versus TSM, which should be interesting. There are rumors. I'm curious, but also excited. So let's go. Let's go team. Let's go team. Let's go LCS. Let's go. Goodbye.